Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. So it turns out that my Miata transmission may not be blown. I am very excited because I did not want to buy a new transmission. I did not want to drop a new transmission in this thing. So I'm going to roll the intro and then show you guys what we got going on here.
She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was counting up like last week. Tell me, where have you been?
So I got home from school and tore my interior apart because I just had a strong feeling that it was something with this. So basically, if you can see this little whitish, yellowish bearing looking thing inside my shift rail here, that's where it's supposed to be. So when I pulled this out right after school today, this little bearing here was sitting down in the bottom of my turret. So I think what has been happening is this ball on the bottom of my shift arm sits right in that bearing inside that recess, and that's how you shift the car there. So I think what's been happening is it's a combination of this ball not being big enough to fill that hole and get it up into first, third, and fifth, and that little bearing, when I took it out, was sitting down there and it was crimped. It wasn't a circle anymore, it was more of an oval. So basically my theory here is it's the combination of that not being able to put it up enough and that little bearing being stuck in front of that little, I don't even know, shift rail. I don't know what to call it. I may not have the right terms, but I know what I'm talking about. So that's what's been making it so hard to get into first, third, and fifth. But now I got that bearing back in its hole. This is ready to go back in, so I'm gonna just put that back in, get it half back together, take it for a little drive, and see if I have my gears back. Kind of an L for the day. These are gloves that I've used before and threw back in my toolbox, and I said, hey, why not reuse, reduce, and recycle and reuse the same gloves? But I put them on inside out, so all the scuzz and oil from last time working on stuff is now in my hands, and it's doing the opposite of what it's supposed to. Good day! So I got this back in, and I was moving it around, and it felt a little bit sticky, so I just put some transmission fluid in there, and now it's sliding in perfectly, doesn't feel sticky. So I just got to bolt it back up and we can test this out and see if my theory is right, or if this was just a whole waste of time and I'm back to square one. Alright guys, after messing with it a little bit just to get that bearing in there seated right, I got this back on. Oh, I dropped my ratchet down the abyss. And it feels right now. It's bouncing back to center. It's going into gear perfectly now. So now the real test is to take it for a drive and see if it's good. Grab the key. I'm not even going to move any of this stuff because I'm just going to take it down the road to see if it's good or not and then reassemble it, because if it's not good I'm going to have to take all this stuff off anyway. My dad just sold his Jeep, so they're in the way getting that hooked up. So I'm just going to do a little driveway testing. Just going to put it in first. Now, it wouldn't even go into first before I did this, so that's a good sign. Didn't pop out. We're good there. Try third gear. It went in. Like I said, it wouldn't even go in before. Yeah, that's good. It didn't pop out. Let's try fifth. We are all good to go. So that fixed it. I'm really excited about it. I just have to reassemble my interior, get my tools out of here, and then I'm gonna take it for a drive, go drifting a little bit, do a little celebration. Even though I got a ticket for drifting 2 days ago, who cares, right? Just gotta send it. So I'm super happy that I don't have to put a new transmission in this car, so I can just get it sold, get a new, more powerful chassis soon. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this cleaned up and then we'll go for a drive. Test driving it. Let's go. First gear. Alright, so I fixed it. Transmission is back to being mint. I wonder what kind of hooligan could have put those there. So I'm super hyped that I don't have to get a new transmission. I can put that money towards something else other than replacing something. But I know this was a shortish video, but I figured you guys would like to see what's going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And as always, have a good one. Peace.
I'm a young boy from the A6, oh yeah.